Okay, I'm live. I'm live. All right. Hey, this is Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. Today's the 12th of July 2018, and we have just resumed our hay cutting for the year today. I was gone for a couple of days. I was up into the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I had something to do up there. And so I'm back today. I actually got back Monday, but we had some other things to do. And we finally, here it is Wednesday, and we're getting back to our hay cutting. All right. And when I was up there, I ran into a guy that watches these videos, and he was really thankful that we were able to explain some of the processes, and it made me feel pretty good about making these videos, and I don't mind doing it anyway. So here we go. I'm going to make another one. This is a point of interest. Okay, this field was cut last week, cut and baled. Everything was taken off, except you see some piles out here, and there's a bale over there that I kicked it out of the baler before I put strings on it. I was daydreaming. And so I'm down here today with the hay wagon and a pitchfork, and I'm picking up everything that's still usable, and then we had a little bit to cut in the inside. And there's an excellent point to be made here. We are in a drought right now. I don't think it's rained here in 6 weeks. And if you look at my top field up there, which I was telling you last week how impressed I was with all the beautiful hay that came off of it, it is as brown as an old baseball field in August in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. It looks like there's nothing growing up there now. It's brown. When you walk on it, it crinkles under your feet. And we're not supposed to get any rain until Friday. Today's Wednesday, so me and Keith thought we would hit it today and get as much off as we possibly could before the rain comes. And it's supposed to rain for 4 days. And been through this before. This place will look completely different after it rains. Completely different. Right now it is dry. It is dry. But the bugs are down. So the point that I think, I'm out here today and I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, it's not so good. But as I look at it, look at the color of this grass. This was cut last week. This is beautiful. There's no problem here at all. You sit down on this, you can smell the grass. Yeah, it's kind of windy. I think that works pretty good when I put that inside my shirt like that. And it doesn't feel real dry down here. And I say down here because on our 80 acres, we have the top 40, which is the more desirable. See, it's way up there. And the soil up there is a lot sandier. It's sandy loam is what they call it. And down here, this is what they call low ground. And where I live around here, the farmers don't think much of this because you can't put very heavy equipment on this because it'll just sink right out of sight. But I think what we need to do in the farmstead and business is we need to be looking at, the glass of water, is it half full or half empty? This land right here would sell for a lot less than the land up on top, because the farmers around here would say, oh, well, I can't get on there with my, big heavy tractor and, combine and all that stuff. So it's not of much use to them. They'd have to hit it at the right time. And in the spring, I can't come down here even with a motorcycle. It's so wet. But at this time of the year, here it is, July, and everybody in this county is struggling for water. People have got the irrigation systems going, and I don't, because I just don't need to for what I'm doing. I have a system, but I don't irrigate this down here, and I don't need to. So we can call this low ground, or we could call it sub-irrigated. Sub-irrigated. So here we are in the middle of a drought, but me and Keith are down here and we're cutting some of the nicest hay you ever saw off of this. And we actually were debating about it in the breakfast table this morning whether we should cut today, because I thought maybe we should let it rain and it'll plump it back up again. But here's his first pass through here. You look at that hay, that is beautiful stuff. I wonder if my microphone dropped out of sight here. Okay, that's beautiful stuff, and this field will yield probably another 25 bales. So we easily have what we need to get through with the animals that we have already. This is just going to be gravy. This is just going to be gravy. It's just a good in case. You can always have more hay than you need, because you can always get animals to eat your hay, but you can't always get hay to feed to your animals. That's kind of the way. All right, how about that? The phone rang. I guess I got to put it on airport mode or something. I don't know. Well, here comes Keith with the hay bine, and I think I'll just finish this video off by watching him go by and pointing some things out to you on the hay bine. So you have an idea what he's doing. Okay, you see there's definitely tall grass in front of him, and he's coming this way so he can get as close to the fence as he feels comfortable doing. He's a lot closer than I would, because I'm always afraid I'm going to hook the fence. Not him though. And like I said, low power mode. Like I said, this has a sickle bar on it that will cut the grass at the base, and it will only make a single cut at the base. And then as it pushes it out the back, it's going through rollers, and he just lifted it up and he's gonna turn it around and go the other way. But this is not good for making videos right now because the wind's up and I'm low battery. So I'll sign off for now. This is Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Check out the rest of these videos over at YouTube at Baker's Green Acres YouTube channel, and also our website is bakersgreenacres.com. Thanks. Remember, anyone can farm.